What is going on, FHDL? It is your boy T-Dub110, and we are back for the final qualifying session of the season, and here at Parking Lot Party. And we got quite a bit of drivers. We were supposed to have 11, but quite a few are not showing up. ForzaHorizonDriftLeague, presented by Plantronics Gaming, is sponsored by 110 Customs, Figurative Tuning, HKS Performance, Team 5 Zygon, Forza Daily Skids on Instagram, VaporsOnline.com, and StickerBoost.com. Enter the code FHDL one last time before the season is over at StickerBoost.com to get 15% off your purchase. And as you can see, Forza Horizon Drift League is soon to be Forza Drifting Championships, otherwise known as FDC, once Parking Lot Party is over. So let's go ahead and get down to the course, get the course demo out of the way, and then we'll get qualifying underway to finish the season out before the battles. So I'm going to work my way down here. I could ask all the drivers to make sure they're stopped practicing and out of the way. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up to the line here and get my order up. So drivers will start here at the curb to my left, and then they will go after I tell them to honk when ready, and then a 30-mile-an-hour roll till the start of the second curb. Then they will accelerate and then initiate after the end of the curb. Move this tree out of the way. But then they're going to dive in to an inside clip or this long sweeper for a touch and go along the fence. Getting a wall tap on the fence throughout this course is exceptional, but at own risk. If you hit it too hard to where it disrupts your line or your angle, it will be a major deduction. Then diving back into an inside clip through this corner, and then another inside clip entering it or exiting it. Then coming down this aisleway here, jumping into an inside clip. Then swinging back out to this long sweeper for an outside zone, starting at the first set of yellow hash marks all the way up until the parking tolls in front of me, getting as close to the fence as possible. Then diving into an inside clip on this first hairpin. You want to try to hug it is what we want to see as long as you can. Then come down this aisleway into another inside, well, it's a double clipped hairpin, meaning here's the first inside clip on this corner and then a second one on the exiting corner of that island. And then coming through this aisleway here, coming down to the last hairpin, it's another inside clip, hugging it. That way it sets you up perfectly for the chicane. And then it's going to be an inside clip entering the chicane with one tire drop allowed, and exiting it with an inside clip with one tire drop allowed. And a tire drop is the tire hitting the grass. If it's the curb, it is not considered a tire drop. So then it's one last inside clip, coming back up the start stretch, holding drift all the way till you start hitting the curb on the right side. You want to get as close to the curb as possible. And like I said, the finish line is at the start of that curb. If drivers could please park. Alright, so then I'm going to put in a demo run the best I can. They're going to accelerate, initiate. And then also when they go down these alleyways, they're going to try to stay in between the white lines of the parking spots. Otherwise it will be considered going off course or dropping tires. Oh, hit that curb, and now I'm going to mess up right there. See, these curbs will bite you sometimes, like coming through the chicane. Final inside clip, and the final outside clip at the finish. So now I'm going to go park at the initiation point, and I do understand that NGU Flight has somewhere to go, so he's going to run first. If he could go ahead and pull up to the line, and then we will go through the order from there. So let me get in position. Get in drone mode, aka follow cam. Alright, so NGU Flight is up at the line. Just honk when ready, buddy, and you may go for your first run. He's off and running. It's the Excel zone. A little bit of a late initiation, possibly dropping a tire there on the first corner, but definitely getting the touch and go along the fence. Close to dropping a tire in that first clip. Not sure if he got the second through that corner. Big angle coming down this aisleway here in that S14. Not quite getting the inside clip before this long sweeper, but definitely filling the outer zone, getting the wall tap. Not sure if he's able to get the clip. He cut in a little early on that corner. Here he comes through the double clipped hairpin. Maybe getting the first clip, definitely getting the second. Trying not to drop a tire in this aisleway, throwing huge angle, getting plenty of style points, I would assume. Not sure if he got close enough for that clip on the final hairpin. Little angle checkiness coming through the chicane, also throwing a little bit of trouble, or going through a little bit of trouble through the chicane, getting the last final clip, and then drops a tire on the final clip at the finish. So a little bit shaky towards the end, but still a pretty good run and a pretty good scoring run for NGU Flight. So he's going to pull up for his final run. Alright, so here we go. Honk when ready, Flight, and then you may go. He's off and running for his final run. He already had big style points, big style points in the first run, but late initiation, getting the first inside clip and the touch and go, getting the first clip through this corner and the second. He's cleaning up his line a lot more. That's exactly what he needed to do. Getting the inside clip before the sweeper. Coming back out, fulfilling that entire outer zone, getting the wall tap also. I think he was actually able to get that clip on the inside on that first hairpin this time. Here he comes through the double inside clip, and he was only able to get one, coming close to dropping a tire over the white line in the aisleway, but definitely getting the inside clip on the final hairpin. Here he comes through the chicane, much better through the chicane, getting both clips and getting the final inside clip. Can he get the final outside? Much better run for NGU Flight. Congrats to him. And that'll do it for Flight's qualifying here for the finale. Hopefully he can get into the show. So then next up would be Stinky Bog 82. If you could please pull up to the line. And it looks like Stinky Bog still is not in the session. And it looks like he's not in the party. Make sure you guys' audio is not included, but what happened to Stinky?
He cannot make Horizon 3 anymore.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I just got word Stinky will not be running. He does not have Horizon 3 anymore. That's a bummer. So let me clear that, clear his name off the list. And then, so that means Lustral 7 will be up next. So if Lustrals could please pull it to the line. Also running that dart like his team leader, AJ Soups. Alright, Lustrals, just honk when ready and you may go for your first qualifying run. There's his horn, he's off and running. It's the Excel zone. Initiates getting the first inside clip, getting the wall on the touch and go. Not sure if he was able to get that first clip through this corner, but dropping a tire on the second clip. Here he comes through the aisleway, getting the clip before this long sweeper. Fulfilling the full outer zone, tapping the parking tolls, getting the inside clip on the first hairpin while hugging it. That's what we want to see. Here comes the double clipped hairpin. May have dropped a tire on the first one, and I think he just missed the second one. Almost straightens up down this aisleway. Here he comes through the final hairpin. Did not drop a tire. He was on the curb. You could see that. Not sure if he got the first clip. He dropped one tire over the second, but it was with his back tire, not his front one. That's a front clip. And then hitting the final clip on the outside across the finish. All right, not a bad run for Lustrals. I'm sure he's going to be wanting to step it up here. All right, Lustrals, just honk when ready, and then you may go for your final run. Lustral's just taking his time here. Here he goes. And he's on on the throttle. A little bit of a late initiation, just possibly dropping a tire on the first clip, getting that wall tap. Oh, it may have interrupted his angle a little bit, but getting both clips coming through that corner, coming down the first aisleway, getting the inside clip with some good speed coming into this long sweeper. Getting the wall tap, may have fulfilled the whole outer zone, almost having to come to a stop just to keep from going off course. I don't think he got the clip on the hairpin either, and may have just only got the first inside clip on that double clipped hairpin. Here he comes through the final hairpin, getting the inside clip. Here he comes through the tough chicane, getting the first and the second. Very nice. Not quite getting the last inside clip, but definitely getting the last outer clip across the finish. So about evenly scoring. He made some mistakes in spots he didn't in the first run, but also made up for the mistakes he did make in the first run. So let me see here 1 second, guys. Just got a message from Predator. Predator, if you're still in the stream, you can run last if you can get here in time. So next up is going to be AJ Soups all over you. So AJ, you're current number 2 in the points. His first finale here in FHDL. All right, just honk when ready, AJ, and you may go for your first run. There's his horn, he's off and running. It's the Excel Zone, big initiation. May have just got that inside clip. Not sure if he got the touch and go. Definitely getting the inside clip through this corner and the second. Coming down the first aisleway with some big angle. Maybe just getting the inside clip through there. A different line than everybody else has been taking, but it seems to work for him. Big decel right there, getting the inside clip and hugging it like we want to see. And this is expected from AJ, but not sure if he got both those clips there. Just dropping a tire over the white line. Getting the inside clip on the final hairpin. Here he comes through the tough chicane. Getting the first and not quite getting the second. But can he get the final inside? He does. And coming to the final outside, did he drop a tire? Yeah. Possibly, because he's still on the curb, but some tire hit the grass, so it will probably count as a tire drop. So if AJ can pull up the line whenever he's ready, he can honk his horn and go for his final run. So here he goes for his final run in the finale qualifying. Big initiation, big angle, getting the first inside clip, getting the touch and go that time, getting the inside. Getting the exiting inside with some big angle going big or going home is AJ. Getting the inside clip again with that different line from everybody, but it seems to work for him because he just fulfilled the full outer zone. Almost getting a backwards entry through there and getting the clip, almost dropping a tire. Here he comes through the double clipped hairpin. I know he got the second. The judges will have to determine whether or not he got the first. Getting the inside clip just barely on the final hairpin. Here he comes through the chicane. Not sure if he got the first. He definitely got the second. Getting the inside and getting the final outside. That time he did not drop a tire. Much better run from AJ, throwing some big angle. So next up, if he's in here, is going to be Kino YT, which I don't think he is. So therefore he is disqualified. Then Predators moved to asked if he could go last. So let me see here. So then the next one would be Grim Reaper, 4443. In that 240. Also from Elite Velocity. All right, honk your horn when ready, and you may go for your first run. There's his horn, he's off and running. A little bit of a late initiation, but getting that first inside clip. Not sure if he got touch and go. He didn't have much angle either, but getting the first clip through this corner as well as the second. Here he comes down this aisleway with some pretty good angle. Getting the inside clip before this long sweeper. Let's see if he can get the outer zone. He does. Big angle entering this hairpin and doesn't have to adjust. That was very smooth, but going a little wide and possibly dropping a tire entering this hairpin, but got both clips. Here he comes through the final hairpin section, getting the inside clip with some good angle. Here he comes through the chicane. Not quite getting the first, but definitely getting the second. Almost gripped up in the process, but not getting the final inside, but getting the outside clip at the finish. So again, a pretty decent run. We still have yet to see a perfect run line-wise, I believe. So here we go. Honk when ready, Grim, and then you may go for your final run. There's the horn. He's off and running. It's the Excel zone. A little bit of a late initiation. Again, not sure if he got the inside clip that time, but definitely getting the touch and go. Having to rip that e-brake just to save it, and he does, getting the first inside clip, but dropping a tire on the second. Here he comes through the first aisleway. Not going to get that inside clip before the sweeper. This is not what Grim needed to do to up his score, but definitely getting the outer zone, throwing some big angle, but going wide. Not sure if he got the inside clip there. And coming into the second hairpin with some big angle, getting both clips yet again. He comes into the final hairpin, trying to throw a backwards entry, and it's going to cost him, and he's going to spin and get an incomplete run on his final run. But at least he got a scoring run in, so congrats to him. Hopefully he gets into the show. So then next up is going to be Demented, also from Elite Velocity. So just waiting for Demented in that BMW to pull up to the line. If you could back up, please. A little bit too far ahead. There we go. All right, honk your horn when ready, and you may go for your first run. Demented's first FHDL event. Let's see how he does. Way late initiation, getting the inside clip though, and the touch and go. Not quite dropping a tire on the first clip, but missing the second because he went too wide in that corner. Coming through this aisle, and it looks like he's gonna spin and go opposite drift, and that's gonna be an incomplete run for Demented's first run. And I would assume that the nerves are getting to him, so it looks like he's gonna just get an extra feel of the course. Before his next run. That is a very smart thing to do. We've seen quite a few drivers not do that when they do zero on their first run. So now he's going to get ready for his second run. And hopefully he can put in a scoring run. So Demented, when ready, honk your horn and then you may go. Alright, there's his horn. He's off and running in his final run. Hopefully he can put in a scoring run. Like I said, big initiation. And he's going to spin and double zero. That is unfortunate for Demented from Elite Velocity in his first event. So he's going to have to wait till next season when FHDL becomes FDC. But thank you for coming out, Demented. So then next up in line is going to be, well, would be Ali Cochran, but he's not here. So then next up is our champion who got crowned last event, Preeminent being. So Preeminent running that Ferrari. Looking like Federico from FD out there in that Ferrari, aka Spicy Meatball. All right, so here we go. Preem, honk your horn, you may go for your first qualifying run. So it looks like Preem's taking his time to get ready. Grim, we need you to stop moving, please, and go park. I don't know who else is on the course. Lost Trolls. Um, this is your one and only warning. Graham, you need to get back up here. Otherwise, you guys will get points deducted off your scores. Alright, well, there will probably be points deducted off of Grimm's score just for adding debris onto the course. Preem, if you want to go and make sure there's no debris on the course since people ran when they weren't supposed to, you may also go do that. Preem, are you there? Honk if you are there, please. Alright, if you wouldn't mind going through the course and make sure there's no debris, since there's people that were driving on the course when we were not done with qualifying. I don't know if you want to move that dumpster or not. I did see the dumpster on there. So that dumpster will be in your way unless it's not there on your screen. Alright, he's going to roll with it. Everything looks good to him. So Preem, honk when ready, then you may go for your first qualifying run. There's a horn, he's off and running. There's a good initiation from your champion, getting the first inside clip, plus the touch and go, plus the inside, plus the second inside through that corner, looking very, very good for our champion so far, showing why he is champion. Not sure if he got the inside clip there though. Coming through the outer zone, filling it beautifully, throwing some good angle, dropping a tire though on the first hairpin. Coming into the double clipped hairpin, not sure if he got both those clips. Comes into the final hairpin, not sure if he's going to get the clip there. Here he comes through the tough chicane. Got the first and the second, well, possibly got the first, possibly got the last inside and getting the last outside clip. So, hold on, I got a message from Predator. He needs an invite. 1 second. Hold on, my Xbox is spazzing out. There we go. Alright, so Preem, when ready, honk your horn and then you may go for your final run. There's his horn. He's off and running. Big initiation again, getting that first inside clip yet again. Getting the wall tap. Possibly dropping a tire on that first inside clip, maybe getting the second. Here he comes through the sweeper, getting the inside clip leading up to it. Getting that long sweep, riding the outside with some good angle entering this hairpin, but not getting the inside clip. Here he comes into the double clipped second hairpin. May have just got both clips as he did in the first. Here he comes into the final hairpin, getting that inside clip with some good angle. Can he save it? He almost spun. He was able to save it. Getting both inside clips. Not getting the final inside. Can he get the outside though? He does, and some great driving from Preeminent, being our champion with that big save before the chicane. All right, 1 second. Hold on. Make sure your audio is not included. What's up, AJ?
T-Dub. Okay, T-Dub. So the reason why they were moving around us was because Demented broke his controller and we're trying to push him off course because we couldn't.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't see that.
I was trying to mess
Okay. All right. All right. All right. So I got word that Grim Reaper and Lost Rules, what they were doing was moving Demented off of the course because he broke his controller. So I do appreciate the help, guys. Just a little heads up would be nice, so that way there's no confusion. All right. So Detroit BMBG is not here, so he is now disqualified, as well as Ali Cochran. And that means Predator Shot. Please pull up to the line. You are up, sir. It's been a while since we've seen Predator. is in the S14, I think. Yep, S14. All right, Predator, when ready, honk your horn and you may go for your first run. Predator driving for Storm Drift. There's his horn, he's off and running. I believe he's the only one from Storm Drift who signed up for this event. Good timed initiation, not much angle, but getting the inside clip, getting the touch and go. Still not much angle, but still running a clean line with getting that first inside clip, but not the second. Looks like he's a little bit angle checky, but he seems to adjust. Getting that inside clip before this long sweeper. Getting the outside zone. Almost, and he does come to a stop and grip up, and that's going to be an incomplete run for Predator. Shot 308, unfortunate for him. But it looks like he's going to go ahead and run the rest of the course just to get a feel for it for his next run. Again, a very smart thing to do for a driver, and it looks like he's spun there. And it looks like he's just going to shut it down and get ready for his second run. All right, so now he's up there. Predator, honk when ready, and then you may go for your final run. All right, there's his horn. He's off and running. 30-mile-an-hour roll, hits the Excel zone. A little bit of a late initiation, getting that inside clip and the touch and go. And oh, he may have straightened there, but getting the inside clip as well as there. But that wall tap may have disrupted his angle, and that would probably be a major deduction, I would think, but not getting that inside clip before the sweeper. Getting the outer zone, not quite getting the inside clip there. Again, not much angle from Predator through his line. Not getting either clip through that second hairpin. And again, not much angle, but getting the inside clip on the final hairpin. Here he comes through the chicane. Getting the first one, but not the second one. Going out and getting the wall tap, but not the inside clip, and getting the final clip. At least he's going to have a scoring run unless he did straighten. And that's going to do it for this season when it comes to qualifying. And we'll have to figure out who's the #1 qualifier. We should have a score sometime tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow. But again, we should be done for this season. Make sure, drivers, you are not driving around, or at least not getting a shot of my car. But yeah, we will be making a move to FDC after the battles next Saturday. That's in 6 days. That will be battles to see who's going to have bragging rights on getting the last FHDL win before we change over to FDC. We'll see you guys later tonight, hopefully, with the scores. And then we'll be getting you set up for battles next Saturday. Until then, keep it sideways, guys.
Now it's